Do you know what's really funny about this? The very same analysts here in America want to remove FDA restrictions from the trial process because it's too costly. While simultaneously, they're like, and the Chinese trial setup, and I'm not familiar with what their process is. Okay. A new Chinese cancer drug is making waves, showing nearly double the effectiveness of Merck's 130 billion blockbuster Keytruda in clinical trials. Some call it a game changer, just like DeepSeek and AI. But in China, skepticism runs deep.
Chinese scientists celebrating a breakthrough, one that may have just outperformed a top U.S. cancer drug. Akeso, barely known a year ago, is now shaking up the biotech world. Their new cancer drug, ivonescimab, they're first to get major international attention.
You know, we gotta think about the negatives on this.
Going head to head with Keytruda, one of Merck's biggest sellers, more than $130 billion so far. Clinical trials in China show it kept lung tumors from growing for nearly twice as long, sending the stock of Akeso's U.S. partner soaring. Some call it a game changer, just like Chinese startup DeepSeek shook up AI. China's innovation push goes beyond biotech. From AI to robotics to medicine, China is racing ahead.
I don't think it will be a threat because, innovation, science is the global thing.
Akeso CEO Michelle Xia telling reporters in San Francisco,
she's saying it's not a threat. To find a cure for cancer is not a threat. It will advance it will advance our collective growth. It will make everybody's lives better.
China's biotech industry is going global.
We participate more and more to this ecosystem.
I'm telling you right now, we already allocated a shit ton of money specifically to anti-China initiatives. I suspect that we'll be doing to ourselves what we did to the Philippines in terms of vaccine hesitancy campaigns. Or if China actually has a successful cancer curing drug, I get excited for the anti-vaxxers in the United States of America to be like, no, this is actually going to make you gay. And we're very happy that Donald Trump made this drug illegal.
But in China, skepticism is everywhere, especially online. On the streets of Beijing,
no, I've never heard of it.
Several people told us they've never heard of the company or its drug. This man says he still trusts pricier foreign drugs more.
I was joking when I said that, but I'm glad that we're already doing it. Amazing.
To be honest, I tend to choose the more expensive medicine. After all, you get what you pay for.
They may have good reason to be wary. A public hospital scandal over questionable drug quality triggered a government probe last month. China's health regulator defended the drug's safety, saying the investigation found the quality concerns to be unsubstantiated. But some say they're...
Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God.
They're not convinced. Is there any reason not to trust China clinical trials?
Yeah, so there's been a lot of scrutiny in the past. The FDA has made rejections because there's been the trial setup is not...
Despite the doubts, China's...
Do you know what's really funny about this? The very same analysts here in America want to remove FDA restrictions from the trial process because it's too costly. While simultaneously, they're like, and the Chinese trial setup, and I'm not familiar with what their process is, okay? I'm not an expert, but it is pretty funny when they're like, hey, this life-saving cancer, this life-saving miracle cure is out, but also it's Chinese. And therefore, you probably shouldn't trust it.
Biotech boom is undeniable. Investors are pumping billions into research. And while not all clinical trials are peer-reviewed, China's low-cost, high-speed trials are getting noticed. How should patients feel watching this?
Well, I think it's good news for patients worldwide. Where you're waiting for a life-saving drug, you don't really mind where it originates.
The U.S. still leads biotech for now. But Akeso's drug is proof China is closing in fast. The U.S. House passed the Biosecure Act that's supposed to limit business with Chinese firms. Beijing fired back, accusing the U.S. of ideological bias, calling for, quote here, a fair, just, and non-discriminatory business environment. So, Rihanna, as you know, China's biotech rise, this is not just about medicine, it's also political.
Very interesting story indeed. Will Ripley, thank you so much for that.
Bro, we have a real bad track record with this. Like, we did this with Cuba too. This is crazy. Like, I don't even understand why they went to, like, I mean, I don't know who this senior analyst is. Like, why didn't they talk to like a medical researcher? Is this person a medical researcher? Oh, God, I hate this so much. I hate it because, like, this is precisely what I mean. I mean, this is the vice president. She's a senior analyst at Bernstein, ex-McKinsey, Harvard PhD, equity research and analyst looking at Chinese pharma and biotech. Oh my God, Kai just farted so bad. Holy shit. Oh. No, don't wag your fucking tail. Nasty ass. Jesus Christ. This is great and I want more of it. Cautiously optimistic though. Doubling time before tumor growth and recurrence is amazing, but it's not the same as a cure. The parent company, maybe Bernstein, is 2 insurance companies. The thing that doesn't make sense to me about this is, on the one hand, we're like, oh, dude, watch out. China's doing medical research. We should be wary of it. On the other hand, we're literally removing a massive part of the way NIH grants are given to colleges, where public research is conducted. Okay, Kaya, where are you going? Kaya, come here. No, oh, what? That okay? What is happening? Okay, she's out of control. Literally out of control. This is insane. This is the most insane she's been. Okay. Why are you wagging your tail? Why are you wagging your tail? She's like, no, it's my time to shine. I want to stream. You want to go outside? Okay, hold on. Get down, 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 down. Ugh. She just darted out. Did she get even bigger? Yes. I think she's still growing. Yeah, as I was saying, on the one hand, we are complaining about China innovating in the field of pharmaceuticals. On the other hand, we're actively undermining any kind of research that we might do in the field of novel chemical compound discovery. So it just doesn't make sense at all. Ay. Great stuff. Check the ratio. The maggots are pissed about JFK files. What is this? My GOP Oversight Task Force first hearing will be held on March 26th. We'll examine the assassination of JFK. We will also visit the site of the assassination. What? Ms. Luna is burning through a lot of goodwill with this endless TikTok routine. Whoever told her this was great for brand building and engagement is dead wrong. It's massive and net negative. Such a waste of taxpayer dollars. Just release the files. Also, you said you're going to start gaming earlier, so you aren't so dead from so much politics. Give yourself a break, King. Leisha called you out. Who? Leisha Miller? About what? Anyway, where were we? Oh, this is funny. Dan Crenshaw had a hot mic moment.
Have you ever met Tucker? Have you ever met Tucker?
What the fuck? Why does he hate him? Why does he hate him? That's weird. No one answered my Leisha question. But regardless, oh, maybe Russia? Yeah. Leisha just called you out for calling her a lib. I said, I don't think she's a lib. It was my chat that was saying she was a lib. I was saying that I think she's like more liberal than me, but still very much like on our side. She's definitely more liberal adjacent than myself. I still like her content a lot. Anyway, I mean, if she gets mad at being called a lib, that's a good thing. That implies that she's not one, you know?